Ну, сейчас, отвечая на этот вопрос, я не хочу открывать двери для всяких раздоров между нашими народами. Но посмотрим. У меня бой впереди тяжелый. После этого посмотрим.
I saw Khamzat said easiest way to pound for pound #1 is to fight Islam. How do you think that fight would play out?
Khamzat is in middleweight.
Well, I think Islam said before that he wants to go to middleweight.
I don't think this is possible. Think about from UFC perspective. Let's say I fight Cody Sahagan, 6 months later, if I fight for the 145 belt. If I win this belt, then I need another 6 months to defend my belt. This is 1 year later in my weight class. And I need another 6 months to defend another belt. I'm holding divisions. That's why I don't think UFC would like to have.
Islam Makhachev recently opened up about the possibility of facing Khamzat Chimaev after securing his win over Jack Della Maddalena. Meanwhile, Chimaev admitted there's a scenario where he could meet Islam at 170 pounds, depending on how the division shapes up. He explained that much will depend on who rises to the top and becomes champion. Chimaev added that the fastest way to set up such a fight would be for Islam to win his next bout, claim contender status, and create the perfect showdown.
Is there a world where you could end up fighting Islam Makhachev at 170?
We'll see who is going to be the champ there, but I don't know. It's the fastest way, if the guy wins the fight, fastest way to get the pound for pound, #1.
That he'd be interested to potentially move back down to welterweight. And obviously Islam's moving up to welterweight. He's having this blockbuster fight with JDM. But have you thought about how big a Islam-Khamzat fight could potentially be? Super fight down the line, that would be massive.
And this will never happen. First of all, Khamzat is too big. I don't think they can ever make welterweight. They know each other. They're from the same region. These fights make absolutely no sense. Khamzat has so many contenders to clean out the division before even he thinking about going to different division. And I think he will defend this title. But, and every guy's gonna bring a different challenge.
Islam Makhachev emphasized he wants no conflict with Khamzat Chimaev, noting their shared roots. He stressed his priority is the major fight ahead, which demands full focus. Only after that challenge is settled, Makhachev said, will he consider what the future may bring regarding a possible clash with Chimaev.
Сейчас, отвечая на этот вопрос, я не хочу открывать двери для всяких раздоров между нашими народами. Но посмотрим. У меня бой впереди тяжелый. После этого посмотрим.
Merab Dvalishvili addressed Khamzat Chimaev's claim that the easiest path to pound for pound #1 would be a fight with Islam Makhachev. He argued the matchup is unrealistic, noting Chimaev currently competes at middleweight, while Makhachev has only hinted at eventually moving there. From the UFC's standpoint, Merab explained, such a fight would create scheduling complications. If Makhachev fought for the 145-pound belt within 6 months and won, he would then need another 6 months before defending it, delaying divisions for a year or longer. He concluded that the UFC would likely avoid putting itself in that position.
I saw Khamzat said easiest way to pound for pound #1 is to fight Islam. How do you think that fight would play out?
Khamzat is in middleweight.
Well, I think Islam said before that he wants to go to middleweight.
I don't think this is possible. Think about from UFC perspective. Let's say I fight Cody Sahagan, 6 months later, if I fight for the 145 belt. If I win this belt, then I need another 6 months to defend my belt. This is 1 year later in my weight class. And I need another 6 months to defend another belt. I'm holding divisions. That's why I don't think UFC would like to have.
Pat Downey stated that a potential fight between Islam Makhachev and Khamzat Chimaev would be explosive, but he firmly believes Chimaev would overwhelm Islam. He argued Chimaev's size, reach, and overall physical advantages would make the matchup unfair, giving Khamzat a clear path to domination.
How do you think a match goes between Islam and Khamzat Chimaev?
Oh, because Islam's up as welterweight. Khamzat would go down? Oh man, that'd be crazy. Khamzat will smash Islam. He's way too big. He's way too long. Oh my God, it'd be unfair. I think he bullies him.
Daniel Cormier echoed Islam Makhachev's stance, explaining that Makhachev has no interest in fighting Khamzat Chimaev, as he wishes to avoid conflict between their people. Instead, Islam revealed his true ambition. If he defeats Jack Della Maddalena and captures the welterweight title, his dream super fight would be against Ilia Topuria. This shows that even after moving up, Makhachev's vision remains fixed on a massive showdown back at lightweight.
And says, I don't want to fight Khamzat Chimaev. I don't want to open any door of conflict between our people. I beat Jack Della Maddalena. I would then want to fight Ilia Topuria. That's my preferred super fight. So Islam Makhachev goes and becomes the welterweight champion. His eyes are now set on Ilia Topuria at 155.